Good evening, everyone. I extend apologies for the absence of Mr. Abdia Samuel, who unavoidably could not be here this evening. I just have three announcements from the NEOC, and the first one is weather-related, and it has to do with the formation of a tropical wave just about 850 miles east of the windwards. We are advised by the St. Kitts Department of Meteorological Services that although it does not pose a major threat to us here in St. Kitts and Nevis, it is still something that we need to watch for. Already, this system has thunderstorms associated with it and scattered showers. However, it appears that the environmental conditions out in the eastern portion beyond us would not be favorable for formation into anything significant. I don't think we expect any wind speeds above 20 miles per hour, but nevertheless, we are reminded that we are already into the 2021 hurricane season, and as such, we would need to exercise extreme caution. The National Disaster Mitigation Council advises everyone to continue to put their hurricane preparations in place. Most, if not all of these, should have been done already. And we are advising persons to get their homes ready, because sometimes weather systems change at the shortest possible notice, and we would wish to be prepared and to be caught on the back foot. The National COVID-19 Task Force would like to take this opportunity to reinforce what the Permanent Secretary for Social Services has already said in terms of the appeal for donations, care packages, groceries, etc., monetary donations that can be extended to persons in isolation or quarantine. And we remind the public, those persons who are so minded, that all such efforts should be channeled officially through the particular committee of NEMA, which is headed by the Ministry of Social Services under the chairmanship of the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Tafari. We also would wish to remind everyone, in keeping with what would have already been stated by Superintendent Henry, about the imperative for shelter in place, remaining at home when it comes to persons who are either in isolation or in quarantine. We are advising persons to please, if you're placed under such medical directives by the Office of the Chief Medical Officer, please maintain these requirements, these regulations. We are noting through the compliance department, the compliance committee rather of the NEOC, that persons are assuming that because they might be close friends or relatives of persons who are in isolation or quarantine, that they can visit them because they're nearby. And as the CMO just indicated, these seemingly innocent or naive acts can be to our own detriment. So we are reminding you to do so. And again, to remind persons who do not need to be on the road, please stay off of the road. It will help us to get a better handle on what we are trying to achieve. Finally, I would like to note to the general public that as the data unfolds from the Ministry of Health in terms of the changing status as it relates to positive cases, persons who have been deemed fit to be reintegrated into the general population, that by midweek of this week, the COVID-19 task force would have started an assessment exercise in terms of where we are now and developing a basis for various scenarios in terms of what should happen as the positive cases either go up or go down. Hopefully, based on today and yesterday's figures, we should be seeing a downward trend, but we would wish to make sure that we make the necessary adjustments as required so that we can get past the spike in cases and bring an end to this particular episode of community spread. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Wendy Phipps.